what we're going to go over is some software called Flick. It is one of the most popular and beneficial softwares when it comes to Instagram. This stuff is going to help you be able to focus on the right things, not the things that are going to punch you in the right direction and be able to hold you back. But this is going to help you go viral over and over again on Instagram and be able to get you paying customers just flocking to your doors, checking out your offers. And these are going to be your ideal customers if you're utilizing this software correctly. So I will put a link in the comment section for you guys to be able to use if you guys do want to use it. But this software right here, if you're looking at any of the big accounts on Instagram right now, the majority of them are using this software. It's super, super handy. So let's dive into it. This software is called Flick.social. And what it goes over and keys in on is both analytics and hashtags. So it's going to help you with both of those things, how to use this software, why these things matter, what analytics really matter, and how you guys can compose those hashtags to really be helping out you and your business and gaining some ideal customers. Hashtags. Now, most people on Instagram have different ideas of hashtags. So you can use 0 to 30 hashtags to go trending on Instagram. Some people use 0, some people use 5, some people use 10. Everyone has their own kind of opinion on this. For me, I like to use 25 to 30. And the reason why I like to use 25 to 30 is because it's like driving a car. If you have a faster speed that you can drive and get more horsepower out of your vehicle, why would you not drive faster? If you could. If you're on the Autobahn, it's not like you're going to be like, oh, it's okay, I can just drive 80 kilometers an hour. Nah, you're going to be bumping like 200, baby. And if the car can go faster and you feel safe, you're going to be driving faster than that too, right? And that's exactly the reason why I use between 25 to 30. Now, I like to have a variation of bigger hashtags and smaller hashtags. So I'm going to show you exactly how I do that. So usually the first month is really going to be a learning month and seeing what kind of hashtags are working for you. Hashtags generally don't start going like readily viral for you for 14 to 21 days anyways. That's why it's so important to be leveraging the same hashtags over and over again. So that's why I would say just make a pack of like 3 different hashtags that you're going to be using that are about 25 to, I would do about 20 to 25 on them. And then I would just be adding some individual ones for the post while you're doing them, because it's always good to have individual posts. Like if you're doing a post on goals or something like that, have like hashtag goals, hashtag smart goals, those kind of things. If you have like a post about like you and your son or something like that, hashtag dad life, hashtag dad goals, those kind of things. So it's just like those are also trending on that post. So I like to leave a little bit of room for about 5 of those as well. So that's why I make mine for 20 to 25. So let's start diving into it. The first thing that we're going to do is go to the search bar. So what you need to figure out is a few things, like what is your target demographic, like what are their interests, what do they do, all those kind of things, who are they essentially, as well as like what industry are you in. So if you're in a similar industry as me and you're in online business, let's search online business, okay? And just make sure, because this is not keywords, this is hashtags, they have to be all one word. So let's go through this and we'll add them to a collection, which we'll go into afterwards, which is essentially just folders of hashtags. And we're going to dissect the ones that we find from here. So like I said, like we have to do a variation of low competition, medium competition, to high competition, because how hashtags work is you'll go viral on a lower competition. And then if you go viral on the low competition, it'll end up sending you to the discover page for that one. And then you'll get mass amount of views and engagement from there. And then I'll push it over to your medium competition. And then you'll go viral on those. And then you'll be sent to the high competition. But if you only ever have high competition and you're a small account, you won't ever really get there, because you're competing with accounts that just are more primed to go viral for those ones. So you just won't be able to get there. That's why you need some type of like pyramid or titrating effect to your hashtags where you have some low, medium, and high. So let's go through this. Online marketing business, yeah, sounds good. That sounds like people would be doing here. Startup company, awesome. Online business owners, online coaching, online business, don't clue what that is. Online businesses, online boutique, no, CEO mindset, be your own boss, work for yourself, entrepreneur life, CEO life, entrepreneurship, grow your business development, income streams, business strategy. No, let's not do that one. Build your business goals, entrepreneur woman, work anywhere, online business coach, online business tips, internet business mentor, startup tips, sales funnels, online businesses, online business owners, managers, ideas, opportunities, online businesses. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take these and we're going to go into save collection and we're just going to go big for training. Okay, perfect. So we got those. So now we want to like look up another one. So we're going to go online business opportunities and then try to find some more. Like I said, we need to get a bunch of these, and a lot of these ones probably won't even be at the capacity that we want them. And I'll show you what those capacities or metrics are after, okay? So the branded life, nah. Business opportunities, sure. Online business opportunities, support, online business, no, those are misspelled. Okay, CEO of my life, 6 figures chick, CEO chick. So network, wealth building, building my empire, startup advice, small business, work from your phone. Okay, perfect. We'll add these ones in there. So we're still only big for my business. Okay, so we're still only at 36. So let's keep going. I'm my own boss, making money moves. Work from bed, work from phone, work from anywhere, work from our phone. Own your own business lady status, business moms, be a boss life, 6-figure income, boss mode, goal getter, start a business, build an empire. Goal getters, building an empire, go getter. Okay, perfect. We're at 59. Let's get to 100 and then we'll take some out of there. Okay, so let's go 6-figure income. Cut that one. Making money Mondays, 6-figure earners. Boss mentality. Oops. Aspiring entrepreneur, CEO millionaire, future CEO. Perfect. Just keep getting this bigger. Awesome. Well, we already clicked this one. Let's go into boss mentality. You're the big. Entrepreneur in the making, so essentially I'm just putting down ones that I feel like would go into this, right? So dream bigger, or ones that people that would be my ideal avatar would be interested in, right? Okay, so I'm gonna go no 9 2 5. Oops, you can't do that. No 9 2 5. All right, so let's go into this. No 9 to 5 lifestyle. No 9 to 5, no 9 to 5 grind. Okay, perfect. We're at 83. So because I don't have an ideal avatar in this situation, I'm just going into like the no job. Oops, it's good when I start typing no job life. Even job would be good. Okay. Job. Perfect. Work smarter. Self-employed life. I hate my job sometimes so much. You can see how I'm adding these ones that would also be part of my avatar, where they're working jobs, they want to get rid of it. 9 to 5 life, so we'll do this. Business savvy. Gold digger. Okay, let's go into online income for beginners. Earn online income. Income online opportunities. Young, smart money. Online income. Hustle mode. Business coach. Okay, we got 102 now. So you guys can see I just went through a bunch. I would go more into if you know what your like niche is. Let's just say that somebody is like a parent, like dad life, dad goals, away from kids, like those kind of things. Go into both the pain and the like you can even say like I have no time, all those kind of things, or whatever, right? So build the collection off of both like what you do and what the pains are of like your and the interests of what your clientele is. Okay, so we got the collection. So what we're going to do is we're going to dive into it. We're going to make 3 new collections. Is for training 1, for training 2, and for training 3. Okay, and then we're going to fill out those with 28 to 25 hashtags. Okay, so we're going to go big for training. Okay, so we're going to there. We're going to unselect all for the selection, so none of these are selected, and then we're going to go into something called edit and then bulk remove hashtags. Okay, so the reason why we're doing this is because we're going to hit potential reach. We don't want to higher competition than reach, because if there's more competition than there is reach, the likelihood of you being able to go viral on these hashtags are really, really low. And this is where a lot of people go wrong, is because they have no clue what kind of competition they have, or even what kind of reach there is on these hashtags. Like people aren't checking them out, or they're not getting good average amount of likes for these things. So you'd want to get rid of them at that point in time. So we're just going to exit out of all these hashtags that have a higher competition score than they do. So these are all about even. We may come back and delete some of this, like look at this one, work from your phone. Like the competition score is insane compared to the amount of potential. So a lot of people are just using that, but it's not like you're never going to go viral on it, right? So this one, like no 9 to 5 job, this one's really good because it's about like double the potential than what you're getting for competition. Online income opportunities, obviously that one's a bad one. This online business marketer, get rid of that. Business coaching, online business moves. See, those ones are really bad. Online income, horrible. That one's about even. This one's horrible. This one's not the best. See the lifestyle, not good. Good. This one is really good. Wow, we're getting rid of a lot of these. Okay. So this one's really good. I'm my own boss. One's about average. You can see like some of these like more like known phrases are ones that are just so competitive, right? And these other ones that maybe aren't as like known, like young smart money, like or like work from bed. I've never even heard anybody say work from bed, and that's the reason why. But there's a lot of people that really like that, but there's not a lot of competition there. So that's why like using those search tools are super good. So you can see we had 102, we're down to 63. Some of these ones like income online, super good because it's said differently, right? So that's what you kind of want to look for. So you can see that we have 59. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the last 5 and we're going to throw those into all of them. And then we'll do this last 5 and we'll save into different the different ones. So for trading 1, okay, so these ones are going to go into all of them. It's fine if you use some of the same hashtags in all of them. And then from there, we're just going to go, and since we're making 3 different ones, we're just going to count 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, till we get to the end. Perfect. Okay. So then we're just going to save these ones over. So this one's going to have 23 in them. So we just throw that over to number 1. And then we're going to do that again. 3, 3, 3. And this is how you're going to just create all of those ones out. And then you'll have them. And you can just leverage them from there. I'll just save them in like your notepad, or if you use like the app boards or something like that, I would just save them in there just so it's at a quick disposal, at your quick disposal every single time that you want to use them. They're right there for you. And then last one. So you can see that's how quick and easy it is. And then you have your viral hashtags that you can start using. Okay, so then I'm going to show you some tricks later that you can be using that are going to help you really use the ones that are helping you go viral all the time after you've collected this data. Okay, so you got 3 of those ones. That's what you'd be doing in them. Okay, and then what you can do later is you can see how many, there's a smart section at the top of the hashtags where the collection is. You can see the hashtags used. We've used 2,000 different hashtags on this account. Recently ranked, 130 different recently ranked, but we have 10 top ones. So these ones rank for us the most. Okay, so these ones are constantly ranking for us. So we want to be using those a lot. So when we're making these, say we're making a 3 hashtag thing, we'd want to grab these 10 hashtags and put them into all 3 of the collections. And then from those 3 collections, you'd just be adding another 10 or 15 on top of that. You can always just see the ones that have been recently ranked. So once you're into this, you can see what the ratio of how many times these things are ranking for you. So if it's like something like this one right here, like 2%, it ranks. Like we've used it 101 times and never ranking. Massive action, it's never ranking for us. We just should stop using that. Like that's a garbage one for us. So we should be switching over to the ones that are ranking more regularly for us. Man, I'm clicking this way too much. So it's going, so you can see like some of these are 100% of the time they're ranking for us. Like we should be using those every single time. And you can see that our account is a little bit of a smaller account. We're just starting to build this one. So you can see that the smaller hashtags are the ones that are ranking for us more often because we're building up. So you get those higher competition, or sorry, the lower competition ones you'll rank on the most. That's why it's so important seeing we're ranking 100% of the time, because it's super, super low, right? And that's what the power of this is, right? So that's how you'd be leveraging this and how you'd be able to use the same hashtags over and over again. And then the analytics overview. This is just going to show you how much your account is growing over the last like week or the last like 14 days or whatever it is. And then comparing it to see if you're going in the right direction. Is your account going in the right direction or not? How many profile visits are you, and how many website clicks are you getting? Okay, so let's just say that you're getting a mass amount of followers, right? And then you had 440,000 people reached. And then out of those people reached, you had 269 people going to your profile. If you have 0 people clicking on your links, that means your profile is set up really, really bad. So you'd really want to change the way that your profile looks so you can make sure that you're getting those people over to those website clicks, or you just don't have a website on your Instagram, and you should really be changing that anyway. And I'll just kind of actually tell you a little bit more. The reach is just how many people are viewing your content. So this is an important metric. This is showing how viral your content has been. So if your content, if it's going down, that means you've had less good content recently. If it's like a mass number massively drops, you probably had one post that went extremely viral and it just threw off your metrics a lot. So like, say you had one post that went to like 400K, and that's not normal for you. Obviously your stuff is going to go down, but you just have to see how it would be over like the medium and stuff like that. I hope that makes sense. And then your followers, obviously that's indicating how quickly your account's growing. Usually your followers come for how quality your content is. If people want to view your stuff again, so if you're teaching people on things, you're doing a lot of teaching content, or you're selling on different things, then people will follow you more. Those 2 types of posts will give you that, because a lot of times it's just about getting trust, and people are like, well, I'm not ready to give this guy his money yet, but I'm interested enough in giving this guy money, so I'll follow him so I can build more trust with him and then eventually buy. And if you're teaching people the stuff that they want to learn, obviously they're going to follow you so they can keep learning, right? Okay, over to your content. So this is where you can see how much reach you've been getting on different posts, likes, all that kind of stuff. The total posts that you've posted over that period of time, the amount of hashtags ranked, the amount of engagement, and the average engagement. So the total post is just like, are you posting regularly? Hashtags ranked. This is important because are you using the right hashtags or not? So if this is going down, you're probably not using the right hashtags, and you need to start switching those things up. Or you switch them up and you really switch them up. So if those metrics are going down. And then engagement, obviously, is your post good enough? Like, are they good enough to get engagement? This could also be determined about what kind of content that you're putting out. So if you're putting out a lot of like inspirational content, surface level, raw content, you're going to get a lot more engagement on your videos. But if that's not the kind of videos that you normally put out, and see you put out one, that's the reason why that content has gone up higher. The average engagement rate is a very important metric. just because you can see what the average engagement that you're getting on each post. And if it's a very low number, that means probably your content needs to be a little bit better, or you need to change the hashtags and the targeting essentially that you're doing on your content. Reels, you can see, stories you can see on here. So those are just other ways of seeing the most viral content that you put out. Let's just say that you wanted to see your best plays for a reel. You just go over that period of time, and then you can see what posts are going the most viral for you, so you can start doing more of those. Next would be hashtags. So this is going to show you all of the hashtags that are actually working the best for you and what level of ranking they're actually getting. Are you guys getting those for those 1%ers? Are you getting the top 10 to 25% on that performance level? Where are you guys at for those different hashtags? So it's going to show you those. The low performing ones you just don't want to be using. You've used enough times, they're not working, stop using them. So that's when you just like come in here and click on all these. And then when you've clicked on all these, you go to your, you'd say, go to your collections. And then you'd hit the collection. And then if it's highlighted in here at all, you just go and delete those ones, okay? So that's the hashtags here. And in the hashtags, you can see how many hashtags you used over that period of time, your rank ratio, how much time is being spent. Once again, if the time being spent is going down, that usually means you've changed up your hashtags to being worse. And then your account is just going to show you how the followers are going, how the reach rate is going, your conversion rate, and the click-through rate. The click-through rate is how many people are clicking through to the links you're putting on your post, or are they clicking through to your profile and engaging through there. Your conversion rate is a very, very important metric. So you really want to have a high conversion rate. But that's kind of how this works. And every week they can send you out a report on this. So this is so if you want to see this, and then if you have business partners to show and to go over, this is a great report where it's going to be able to go over all the things that are going on, kind of how your account's going. As you can see, this is a brand new account and it's just starting to go up for us. But anyways, that is how this tool works. Like I said, it's one of the most powerful tools. I'll put the link in the comment section if anybody wants to start using it, which if you're serious about Instagram, I would seriously start using this.